Obviously, that big breaking news in the last hour is our focus, and we are about to hear from the unions, the TWU, Sally McManus there, along with Labor Senator Tony Sheldon walking out of the High Court. They are victorious and they've got smiles all over their faces. The highest court in the land has just found that Qantas illegally sacked 1,700 workers.
Come on in, everyone. Come on. Let's show those big smiles to the nation. Yeah. It's Michael Kaine, National Secretary of the mighty Transport Workers Union. Today, 1,700 Qantas families have had a massive victory in the highest court in the land. The court has dismissed unanimously Qantas's appeal. It now stands their actions against these Qantas families as the largest sacking in Australian corporate history that has been found to be illegal. These workers have been through hell and back, and today there are smiles on their faces, because it's been 3 years of hell for themselves and their families, and now justice has prevailed. It's as much the fact that they have been vindicated for building the spirit of Australia, that the reprehensible act has been called out once and for all in the High Court of Australia. There are serious consequences that should flow from this. Richard Goyder and the board should go. Yeah, absolutely. Richard Goyder and the board have been complicit in this illegal sacking of 1,700 workers. On numerous occasions, Richard Goyder has backed in Alan Joyce in relation to this very decision. And we know that Richard Goyder has been complicit in all of the other decisions that are now at the forefront of the community's mind. This has been a spiteful corporate dictatorship, and the board has been right behind Alan Joyce in that spite every step of the way. It's time for them to go. But their last act before they walk out the door should be to rip away from Alan Joyce those obscene bonuses that he has taken as these workers have suffered with their families. The bonuses have to go, the board has to go. And a message for the new CEO, Vanessa Hudson. You owe these workers and their families a deep and sincere apology. These workers have been put through hell, their families have been put through hell. Their lives have been dislocated, some of them forever. Separations, loss of property. That's the consequence of this illegal decision. You need to apologise to these workers straight away. And not just in words, but in actions. And the action that you can take immediately is to hurry back before the federal court now and do everything you can to expedite compensation for these workers so that they can get some justice and some solace for themselves and their families. And we need reform. We need urgent reform. There is a loopholes bill before the federal parliament as we speak. The loopholes bill is designed to close the loophole that Alan Joyce and his management team have opened over a period of 15 years. It is now urgent, not to wait till next year, but urgent right now for the federal parliament to come together quickly and pass those laws so that we don't have other situations of companies sacking and outsourcing workers just for a cheaper buck or for executive bonuses. Finally, we need to make sure that aviation has the public confidence, the community confidence that this critical infrastructure needs. And we need an independent decision maker, a safe and secure skies commission that can make aviation decisions in the community interest and not in the spiteful, illegal profit interests of disgraced CEOs like Alan Joyce. Today is a magnificent victory for these workers.